Welcome back to BG Game Preview. I'm your host, Lucy Eisenbarth, and we're going to get right into your North Iowa predictions for tonight's games. Starting off with the girls, looking over at North Iowa's stats, it's predominantly led by juniors, with Bella Langfald, a junior, leading this team in points with 77 so far on the season, and Emma Eisenbarth, a junior, leading them in rebounds with 59. Isla Potter rounds out the list with 15 assists for this team. This team walks into Garrigan 2-5 with the only stat that they beat Garrigan in is rebounding. That'll be a key factor for Garrigan in this game, as they will need to be on point with their rebounding and out-rebound North Iowa. North Iowa's factor to the game will be getting by Garrigan's defense and press, and not letting them force a bunch of turnovers to get easy fast break points. That is a big part of Garrigan's play style, and we've seen it in lots of games. Both teams coming off Christmas break, but Garrigan right before break getting two big rivalry wins versus North Union and Algona, and another win in conference versus Garner. Will Garrigan be able to keep the momentum going and stay undefeated at home? They walk into this game 6-1 so far in the year. My final score prediction for this game is going to be Garrigan 74, North Iowa 36. I think that Garrigan will be able to force a lot of turnovers in the press and just on defense in general, and get a lot of easy fast break points. A huge part of their game is that aspect, and I do think that it will be dominant in this game. I don't think that North Iowa's offense will be able to get much going for them. I do think that they will struggle a little bit in that aspect. Overall, it should be a good game played tonight. Moving over to the boys' predictions. The North Iowa boys walk into Garrigan tonight 1-4 so far on the season. Looking over at the stats for them, sophomore Rockwell Hughes leads stat leaders for their team in points and rebounds with 95 points and 37 rebounds. Leader in assists is senior Pepper Mason with 10. North Iowa's keys to the game will be out-rebounding Garrigan and shutting down the post. Amari Thomas has been very dominant in the post for Garrigan this year, and that will be a key factor in this game. In turn, they also need to be able to guard on the wings and around the three-point line for shooters like Michael Joyce, Carter Schwab, Tate Furch, and many others. Being a defensive force will be a huge play for North Iowa in this game. Keys to the game for Garrigan is going to be dominating the post early and getting easy fast break points on defense versus this offense. If they can kind of shut down their offense and get things going, I think that Garrigan will have this game in a very dominant fashion. Without further ado, I'm going to take your Garrigan guys 72-54 in this game. I think that Garrigan will just be able to slip away with mistakes from North Iowa, getting fast break points, and overall even setting up the offense. They can get some easy buckets in those categories. I think that North Iowa will just fall behind in it and won't have the momentum to come back from it. These are all the predictions for tonight's games at Garrigan. Kicking off the new year with some pretty good matchups, it should be fun. This is Lucy Eisenbarth signing off on BG Game Preview.